I hope things are going well for you guys. As for me, let's go ahead and bring back the commentary style video where I get to talk about something real quick. And that something I want to go ahead and talk about real quick is the Epic Game Store. Boy oh boy, the Epic Game Store. The bane of the PC gaming community. So yes, in the PC gaming scene, everybody hates the Epic Game Store. But a lot of you has been asking, why? What is the Epic Game Store? Well, the Epic Game Store is essentially a PC games launcher that has been the home of, you know what, I'll talk about it later in the video, but has also been trying to compete with Steam, and they say they're doing this to compete with Steam, but really at the same time, they're coming out and looking like something else in a anti-consumer light. But no. Let's talk about one thing at a time. Let's get right on started. Okay, so let's start things first off. The Epic Game Store is where PC gamers go to play Fortnite. Yeah, that's right, it's the home of Fortnite. And Fortnite is essentially a dead horse. A dead horse. Anyway, really, to be honest with you here, Fortnite is really a dead horse for an early access game. Unless there was a 1.0 where the game went gold. But then again, if that happened, I'm pretty sure nobody gave a shit. Really, Fortnite was essentially just a stupidly overrated shenanigans. And, however, when it came to Fortnite, it was more focused into the Battle Royale rather than the Save the World Tower Defense campaign. By the way, yeah, when's that going to be finished? Or has that been finished already? I wonder, but I'm pretty sure people stopped caring. But boy oh boy, more attention gets put on to the Battle Royale rather than the Save the World single-player campaign, and also the new Unreal tournament that I have no idea when Epic Games gonna jump in on it. But if Fortnite is this quote-unquote Minecraft with guns, I mean, there has to be a survival mode and a creative mode that's permanent. Nope, more focus is put onto the Battle Royale, Battle Royale, Battle Royale, Battle Royale, Battle Royale, and people are getting sick and tired of the Battle Royale. But no, Epic Games keeps... Oh yeah, Fortnite Battle Royale, Fortnite Battle Royale. V-Bucks, Battle Passes, oh my god, look at all the emotes, my goodness. Man, and the kids doing Fortnite dances. Talk about mortality. But no and no and no. Fortnite kept doubling down on the Battle Royale shenanigans, and essentially that's where Fortnite became abandoned, because, yeah, when it came to Fortnite, there was more attention to the Battle Royale rather than the Save the World Tower Defense campaign, nor the idea of the inclusion of a creative and survival mode that's permanent. And also, that Unreal Tournament, that new Unreal Tournament, are you guys working on it, or have you completely abandoned this game while it's on early access? Yeah, it's popular with the kids, but let's be honest here, everybody hates Fortnite. But anyway, can't help but think, how come the Epic Game Store isn't advertised by Epic Games themselves way more as Fortnite? It seems to be that Fortnite has, like, more advertisements and more merchandising rather than any game on the Epic Game Store. And it wouldn't surprise me if Epic Games is using these games that are being Epic Game Store exclusive as pretty much stepping stones for Fortnite. Wouldn't surprise me. I know it's just a random conspiracy theory that just came out of nowhere, but wouldn't surprise me. And second, the reputation of the Epic Game Store. Now, when it comes to the Epic Game Store, it has been pretty much universally panned by a lot of people due to the lack of features compared to Steam, and which is why people want to consider playing their games on Steam way more than the Epic Game Store, and don't want anything to do with the Epic Game Store. And boy, oh boy, yeah, Epic Games did improve the Epic Game Store, but it took a lot of people ranting their head off against it. It took a lot of people beating it over Epic Games' head to get Epic Games to finally get to where the Epic Game Store is now. And also, let's not forget about the last-minute exclusives. And of course, there was the situation where people's accounts started getting randomly locked for participating in some discount sale or something. Yeah, there's that. But also, let's talk about the last-minute exclusive, because boy, oh boy, did they piss everybody off. One example of this incident was Metro Exodus. However, before the game's release, well, essentially a month before the game's release, if I remember correctly, out of nowhere, Deep Silver announced that, hey, Metro Exodus is gonna be a exclusive at the Epic Game Store until next year, when the game finally comes out on Steam. So, yeah, it was on Epic Game Store exclusively, but it was a timed exclusive until it showed up on Steam. It showed up on Steam. Hip hip hooray, about fucking time. Okay, now on to another example. Shenmue III, that met the Kickstarter goals. It was hugely crowdfunded. Everybody was going crazy over Shenmue III, and Shenmue III was the most demanded third installment of the Shenmue series. A lot of people wanted to see where the Shenmue story went off, or left off. And here we go. When it came to Shenmue 3, the wait was long, and then E3 2019 came around, and there was the PC Gamer Conference, and then out of nowhere, hey, we got news about Shenmue 3, and it's coming to the Epic Game Store exclusively. Despite the fact that Kickstarter backers were told, hey, you're gonna get the Steam version. But, boy, oh no, guess what happened? Hey, Shenmue 3 is Epic Game Store exclusive. And people were demanding refunds. Fuck, man. Now, there was a PC version of a game that I was expecting to have happen. But unfortunately, of course, I got hit with the Epic Games exclusive shenanigans as well. Okay, so I was waiting on that PC version of Tetris Effect so I can use my Oculus VR headset to play Tetris Effect in VR using my Oculus headset. But then all of a sudden, oh hey, it's Epic Game Store exclusive. And then I looked it up and essentially, oh, okay, it's timed exclusive if the sources are correct. So, yeah, I'm still waiting and hoping that Tetris Effect would come to Steam and that it was a timed exclusive. And also, another thing, Samurai Showdown, that released last year. The new Samurai Showdown. I was waiting on that PC version. I was holding off till I get the PC version. And then the next thing you know, oh, hey, Samurai Showdown, the new Samurai Showdown that is going to be at the Epic Game Store this spring. And I'm sitting here like, is it also coming to Steam? Is it also coming to Steam? I like to hear a word from SNK. So yeah, I took to Twitter and asked SNK a question, hoping that it would be available on both Epic Game Store and Steam. So, and a lot of people were kind of wondering about that exclusivity deal. What's this exclusivity deal? This talk about an exclusivity deal. People keep mentioning that, as I wasn't the only person that was shocked by this news about Sam Show being at the Epic Game Store. Oh yeah, and then I found out a couple of other games got Epic Game Store exclusive. Hell, at the Video Game Awards, oh hey, Surgeon Simulator 2, I love the first game. Oh, Epic Game Store exclusive. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hey, this epic game about a shark. Oh, Epic Games exclusive. God damn it. Yeah, the insanity keeps going and going. And third, the final reason about why everybody fucking hates the Epic Game Store is that nobody doesn't want multiple game launchers. I mean, seriously, to have games exclusive at the Epic Game Store is just like having games exclusive at EA Origin or Uplay. I mean, seriously, let's be honest here. We boot up, we go ahead. Say you want to boot up Samurai Showdown if it's Epic Game Store exclusive. That means you have to essentially open up the Epic Game Store. But unfortunately, if having Steam and Epic Game Store open is too much on your computer, you're going to have to close Steam. So, of course, you're going to have to essentially close Steam and then open Epic Game Store, and then when you're done, you want to get back to Steam, you have to exit out of fucking Epic Game Store and then go back on Steam. And then go ahead and proceed to play Doom Eternal. Yeah, now you pretty much do see the shenanigans that comes with it. Nobody's not up for multiple game launchers at the same time. But unfortunately, greed, corporate greed, keeps people from ever looking into that. And of course, thanks to greed, people double down. And that pretty much wraps up a lot about why people are not taking a liking to the Epic Game Store. Anyway, hopefully this wonderful video gives you a perfect explanation about this wonderful so-called video game launcher called the Epic Game Store. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop myself from talking about the Epic Game Store because really, to be honest with you here, when it comes to the Epic Game Store, that's where the PTSD triggers from all the Fortnite shenanigans kicks in. Anyway, in before some people start commenting on the video and saying, oh, it's not all that, you're just entitled. Yeah, in before these people come in. Anyway, that's all, and I'll be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.